Hi, Mulligan.
Hey, Professor Mulligan.
It's your favorite student ever.
Me. Whoa, okay.
It's me, though. For real.
Okay, so it is still Sunday the 23rd. We went to St. Ignatius Loyola in the morning, and now we are about to go head to St. Francis of Assisi, and yeet! Woo! Out of the service for St. Francis of Assisi, and I really liked this one. I think this one was better than St. Ignatius Loyola by far. It was smaller, but I think that made the acoustics sound better, in my opinion. I really, in like the example of at the end, they had like the piano and the guitar playing, and they just like let that go.
Yeah.
So I kept saying to Katie during every song they played, I was like, I feel like I should clap after this and be like, yeah, it was really good. And what she said before about it being like musical theater, I totally get. The singers' voices weren't like traditional Christian music voices. They had like more soul to it, I guess.
But also, it's a general posing a question.
Yes.
That I know Mulligan is gonna ask. So, how do you think, like, do you think it was disrespectful for them to stray from tradition, or how do you think them straying from tradition changed how you saw the service, and like how do you feel about that?
I don't know. I think it's because of my generation and like my background in church. I've never gone to church before, so I don't really know or really like traditional sounding voices. So this actually, their voices, that since they were different, turned me on to it. I was like, okay, I can listen to this. I even found myself the communion song, When We Gather in This Place. I found myself singing it just because their voices were so different, and I was like, I can sound like her, I can like replicate her voice, and I wanted to sing. I wanted to be a part of that moment because of that, and I thought that was just
so it like enhanced the experience for you.
100%. Oh yeah, that's why this was so much better, because of the voices and then the added instruments. Like classical organs, they sound great, I love them, but the keyboard and the drums added like the modernity of the music, and like made it new and made it more in this century kind of, and it really definitely helped.
I agree, and it kind of like invites you to sing along.
Exactly, that's like what happened to me. I felt like I could sing because I don't know any, like even if they have the words in front of me, I don't feel like I should sing because it's all like, ooh,
and
like
the music sounded simpler, and it was easier to follow along with, because like with the organ, and they're like when it's separated into too many parts, you don't know where the music is going, you don't know the tempo, it's not easy to catch on. But here it's so inviting to get you to like be interested in the music. Like I sang along to every song that I could. Like Jen was singing along to them too. I was like, girl.
Yeah, ooh.
But
because awesome. Also for St. Ignatius Loyola, that had like a choir with like soprano, alto, tenor, bass.
Yeah.
And this was just a guy and a girl, and they were just singing it, and they had solos, and it just sounded better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And yeah, it made me want to sing along. So definitely, if more churches were set up this way, I would be more intrigued to listen to the music. So yeah, I think that's it. I had a good time. Oh no. I had a good time.
Power mode.
Yeah. And I'm excited to go to the next ones and see what happens.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.